Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to review the action comedy film, You Don't Mess with Zohan. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. Israeli counter-terrorist Zohan Devere is a superhuman, promiscuous member of the Israel Defense Forces. Despite his popularity and success, he has grown weary of the ongoing hostilities in his nation and longs to work at Paul Mitchell's in the US. When he eventually tells his parents that he wants to cut hair, they tease him. During his subsequent mission against a Palestinian terrorist organization headed by his archenemy superhuman Fadush Phantom Hakbara, Zohan fakes his own demise, sneaks onto a plane bound for New York City, chops off his hair, and takes the alias Scrappy Coco in honor of two dogs he traveled with, Scrappy and Coco. Phantom establishes the Phantom Muchintukan restaurant franchise after his success in killing Zohan. Upon his arrival in the country, Zohan goes straight to a Paul Mitchell salon to apply for a job, where the stylists make fun of him. He tries other salons, but because of his inexperience, he is also rejected. After protecting him from a bully driver, Zohan makes a friend with a Jewish man named Michael and is taken in by him and his mother Gail. Michael is quite upset about Zohan and Gail having sexual relations. Later, Zohan runs across Ori, another Israeli immigrant, at a nightclub. Zohan is taken to a neighborhood in Lower Manhattan that is home to other Middle Eastern immigrants, notably Palestinian and Israeli Americans, by Ori, who recognizes him but swears to keep his identity a secret. When Zohan tries to get a job at Delia, a struggling Palestinian lady who owns the salon, she only hires him to clean the floors. One of the clients requests Zohan to cut her hair after Nadira, the hairdresser, abruptly quits. She receives a sexually heated yet excellent haircut from Zohan, after which they have sex in the restroom. As word of Zohan's popularity among the older women of Lower Manhattan spreads quickly, Dahlia's business thrives, which irritates Grant Walbridge, a corporate magnate trying to buy out all the neighborhood tenants so that he can construct a big mall with a roller coaster. Salim, a Palestinian cab driver, ultimately recognizes Zohan and holds him accountable for stealing his pet goat from Palestine after Salim spat on Zohan. Salim persuades his pals Hamdi and Nasi to assist him in killing Zohan. They are obliged to get in touch with Phantom and persuade him to come to New York to look for Zohan after multiple aborted efforts. In the meantime, Zohan has fallen in love with Delia and confesses his true identity to her, Michael, and Gail. Zohan decides to depart to defend Delia after she rejects him due to his experience fighting terrorism, and he engages Phantom in a championship hacky sack match that is sponsored by Walbridge. The abrupt announcement that the Middle Eastern neighborhood has been invaded ends Zohan's struggle, and he leaves right once. As their companies burn, Zohan makes peace with Salim while calming the Israelis and Palestinians who are each blaming the other for the violence. Phantom then shows up and challenges Zohan, but Zohan declines to engage in combat. When Delia shows up, she confesses that she is Phantom's sister and persuades her brother to help Zohan fight the arsonists, who are revealed to be racialized white supremacists under the leadership of James T. O'Scanlan. By working together, they were employed by Walbridge to incite an interethnic conflict so that he could then claim his new mall as a result. Phantom reveals that he's always wanted to be a shoe salesman rather than a terrorist as he and Zohan work to preserve the block. The racial arsonists are put out of business, and Walbridge is taken into custody by the police, but the overexcited Phantom accidentally burns down every store on the block with his ferocious screams. The block is reconstructed and turned into a mall that is jointly owned by Israelis and Palestinians. Salim gets his goat back from Zohan and starts a goat riding company. Phantom builds a shoe store there, Ori moves his electronics store to the mall, Michael starts a hair salon, and Ori moves his electronics store there. After getting married, Zohan and Delia team up to create a beauty parlor. After Zohan's parents show up and give their blessing to his new work and way of life, his father asks him to get a haircut, which Zohan gladly agrees to. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.